and clear messages. So that gives you the screen that you come up with to start with. But turn page, and that gives you all your screen headings, so you can see where you want to go from there. So for instance, temperatures or heating, that'll give you your Monday to Friday schedules with temperatures on if you want them, or weekly timer not active, which means they'll be on all the time. So you can go then to group 1, and those are all the temperatures as they stand at the moment. Set point, actual, the deviation, that's plus or minus 10 round set point, percentage output of the heating, or cooling if there's cooling involved. So it'll go 100% to minus 100% if cooling's involved. Then you go to page 2, three, 4, 5. When you've got mass temperatures, then you go into your alarm limits, what you want to set your alarm limits for. So you can have limits for all your temperature zones or not, as you please. Going back to the original screen, go back through the door, page 1, and we're back to where we were again. The same can apply to all your analog values. That's a screen where you can put the top 6 most important analog values up for instant use, or to leave on screen while the operator's there to watch. Then you can get all your various limits for them, for your analog inputs, which is pressures, suctions, current, speed, all that information. Go back to there, go back to there, and you've got your components, gear pumps, go back to the beginning. Data, this is generally used for historical trend logging and saving and storing recipes, or putting recipes back into the machine. The startup program is where all the auto connections are made. Generally you don't have auto on, synchronous auto on the extruder and the pump, because they will chase after pressures in their auto program. But what you might want is a synchronization of all the rolls. There are 3 profiles which are built already, but you can make your own profile. That there needs to be switched on, so that eventually when your profile's in you can synchronize them. We've made the middle roll the master and the mode hand. So what we can do is we can change hand to auto, start the machine, all 4 rolls. Sorry, I haven't reset the safeties. Start the machine, all 4 rolls. Having selected auto and the machine rolls selected, you can start the increase of speed and take the machine up to somewhere near your required production speed. The stop is actually stopping it going up or down, it's not stopping the rolls. So for instance, we want to run about, let's say 3 meters per minute. We'll let it ramp up to 3 meters on these roughly. Stop it there, that stopped the ramp. At this point, change back to hand. And now you can individually adjust the rolls and measure the peripheral speed of the rolls. And it will lock them. And then by synchronization and auto, they'll all move up in synchronization by the master control. Oh, sorry, on auto. They'll all move up and down by synchronization from the master, or in hand by the master control pot. They're all moving up synchronized. There's your profile. You can set up to 8 profiles. If I go to auto, bring them down to 0, you can see it working through the profile. So if you've got a different speed variation, start going up in auto, they'll work their way through the profiles. It's now on S1. As it leaves S1, it will change its profile to S2. As it leaves S2, it will change its profile to S3. So if you have got a variation in speeds over a range, you've got up to 8 segments. There you go, change to S2. You've got 8 segments in which to tune it in. That's about it, I think.